Okay, if you have been following me and goRIA for some time, you know that I absolutely love the RIA space. And if I had to boil it down to one word, what I love most about the space, it would be choice. I guess a close second would be freedom, of course, but choice comes to mind today and is particularly relevant for the announcement we have. So, as I like to do on these Wednesday afternoons at 3 o'clock Eastern Time, is put a spotlight on what is new at www.goria.com. And what is new today is we just dropped another podcast. This is a really interesting one with Julian Lopez, who is the head of the Enterprise Solutions Group over at Schwab. And we talked a lot about choice. And in fact, I love the way he put it is within the RI space, you have some good and bad news, and they're both the same, which is a lot of choice, meaning you have a lot of choice as far as how to go RIA, independent, supported independence with partners on your own. There's lots of ways to do it. But of course, the bad news when there is so much choice is sometimes it's hard, I should say, to parse through all those different options. So what they've done at Schwab, which I absolutely love, is they've launched this service where it actually acts as a support mechanism for advisors looking to go RIA. And as we talk about on this show all the time, if you're looking to go RIA, that does not mean you have to do it alone. You could set up your own firm with the support of services like what they have at the Schwab Enterprise Solutions Group. There's a lot of other options as well, but today we're going to focus on what they're doing at Schwab because I think it really is unique. So long past are the days where the custodian is just holding accounts and executing trades. All these custodians now, which is good news for us RIAs, are adding more and more value adds, which I think is fantastic. And that's one of the best things, of course, of competition. It has all these custodians really vying for our business and adding some really, really exciting solutions. So as I like to do, I'm going to give you a little taste right now about what Julian and I spoke about.
The way I often will categorize this is one of the best attributes of being an independent advisor is that you have endless amounts of choice. And one of the biggest challenges that you're also going to have as an independent advisor is the endless amounts of choice. And so what we really start to help advisors think about is you don't have to go it alone. You have the opportunity to partner with firms, resources, people, potentially colleagues and other businesses that have already charted this path before you. There's no reason to recreate the wheel, but certainly everybody wants to put their own stamp in the process, right? And so advisors are looking for and, not or. And when I say and, what they're really specifically looking for is, can I have custody and support? Can I have custody and technology? Can I have custody and community? Those are the elements that are really starting to drive more of the conversations as we go forward. Advisors are growing in sophistication. They're growing in complexity in how they're thinking about serving their advisors. And there's no better mousetrap. There's no better platform to serve those advisors and their clients than the independent model. And so we're ecstatic to be in this space, and being a leader in this space really affords us the opportunity to understand better and better how we can serve more advisors in this space. And so choice is definitely daunting opportunity and task all at the same time. But creating optionality is going to be critically important for success on all counts.
All right, sounds good. So, okay. Now, of course, as usual, these are just little teasers. If you go to goria.com, the full episode is up there right now. It's right at the top of the list. And you can listen to everything that Julian had to say. And we go into a lot of detail. And he gives a lot of specificity, which we love on the show, about how exactly does the Schwab Enterprise Group help advisors stand up their own RIA. So as always, going independent does not mean going alone. There's a lot of partners, a lot of resources that you could leverage, and this is one that's definitely worth checking out. So that's it for today. Thanks for joining me. I will see you next Wednesday at 3 o'clock Eastern Time from T3. I will be down there in the Big Easy, New Orleans, covering one of my favorite topics, RIA technology. So hopefully you'll join us then. Thanks.